va aller sur le Nintendo Direct. On va ensemble décortiquer du coup ce qu'il y a eu hier au Nintendo Direct. Que je le retrouve un petit peu, bougez pas. Mais je crois que c'est celui-là. 20h. C'est celui-ci. 27 minutes, c'est celui-là. On va décortiquer ensemble un petit peu. On va avancer un petit peu dans le live histoire d'avoir des éléments plus concrets. Voilà, là on est dans le live.
Designing your home.
La première chose que je vois, il y a quand même des améliorations graphiques qui ont été faites, ça se voit sur les arbres notamment. L'eau, j'en vois pas des masses.
Since we're nearing departure, it's high time we detail the many features and perks included in the Getaway
Package. Les rochers ont été
Package.
modifiés, il y a plus de textures de bêtes dessus, etc.
Upon arrival at the local airport, you'll be met with a deserted island positively teeming with nature's bounty. When applying for the Getaway Package, you can choose the island you wish to move to from a wide range of options. Would you like to live in the Northern Hemisphere or the Southern Hemisphere?
Non, il y a un problème, attendez.
Don't worry, no matter which you choose.
Bonjour à tous, c'est bienvenue dans cette nouvelle.
Casse-toi, voilà, casse-toi. Nintendo France, voilà, là on...
You can chat with other residents about where you want to set
on va avancer un
the
petit peu.
activities available. Island trans.
Ouais, c'était vers les saisons, voilà.
You'll see a wealth of lush greenery, not to mention a veritable treasure trove of bugs native to the island. Come autumn, the color of the leaves on the trees will gradually change, and so too will the activities available to you, from collecting seeds and mushrooms to gathering autumn leaves.
Ils ont quand même fait beaucoup
And
d'améliorations
in winter,
graphiques qu'on voit.
the
C'est
island
stylé.
transforms into a chilly snowscape. The usual winter activities are a jolly good time. And the night sky above is particularly spectacular this time of year. As you can see, when the seasons change, the activities available to you change along with them. But the simple joys of nature are just one reason that the island is such a great setting for your new life.
Ce n'est pas le seul.
Not long after your
Ça, c'est
arrival,
stylé, ça.
you and your fellow residents will receive an orientation session from the Nook Inc. staff. At this time, you'll be provided with a tent included in your Getaway Package. You can chat with other residents about where you want to set up your new home base. And theirs. If they're not sure where to move, please help them find the perfect place for their new lives as well. Hopefully, you'll agree that cooperation between residents can be pretty fun. Although you're moving to a deserted island, you're still getting a package deal. On the island, we've included 2 facilities to make your life there more comfortable. Visit this tent in the plaza to access resident services.
On connaît déjà.
Just learn the DIY wonderful.
Ouais, il y aura
Are
des
you
recettes.
experienced with DIY crafting? Well then, stop by our customization
C'est
workshop,
ultra stylé, on va pouvoir
where you
personnaliser
can
notre
learn
travail.
skills like changing the color of your DIY furniture or decorating
Voilà,
them
oh,
with
ça,
your
c'est
own custom
stylé.
designs. Making the tools and furniture you need by hand is of vital importance on the deserted island. It's our wish that you learn these DIY skills by taking advantage of our workshops. Welcome to the airport, where you'll first land on the island. It's also available for use year-round, 24 hours a day, beginning the day after your arrival. At the airport, you can use the internet or local wireless.
Ouais, Du coup, la poste est maintenant à droite, là, le truc à la con, là. Voilà, c'est ça la poste maintenant.
Nook Inc. will provide some basic necessities as well as services. No need to worry.
La vieille lanterne qu'on connaît bien.
Of these, the true standout is your specially built Nook phone. It has the standard apps like a camera and map, but over time, we will provide new applications to support all your deserted island needs. At the start of each day, our CEO, Mr. Nook, will make an island-wide broadcast to all residents, complete with a greeting, the latest on important island events, deserted island life advice, and more. Since this is likely your first time on a deserted island, we're offering guidance and inspiration through the Nook Mileage program. They're great for when you're looking to participate in some activities and you're in need of some recommendations. And as you have these experiences, you'll build up miles, like so. The miles you save up can be used to pay off the cost of the Getaway Package, and they can eventually be exchanged for in-game rewards at the Nook Stop Terminal in Residence Services. Rewards range from in-game Nook Inc. merchandise to helpful items that can enrich your time on the island. To get the most out of every day, try collecting miles using the Nook Mileage program. Nook Inc. is here for you, but remember, the island is very much deserted. And so, we'd like to take this opportunity to talk about some possible hitches you might encounter and their solutions. This is one nature-rich island. It's possible that you could encounter dangerous insects such as wasps or scorpions.
Les scorpions.
If you get stung, you may end up somewhat irritated. Or worse. Should you come across one you don't think you can catch, try not to push your luck and consider retreat. Symptoms can be cured with medicine available at resident services. And we recommend keeping some on you, just in case. Nighttime on the island can get a little dark. You're on your own, and you never know what creatures might be lurking out there. Please be careful when taking a late-night stroll. The Getaway Package promises a little adventure, so if you think about it, this is actually a plus. Your deserted island is surrounded by the sea, which means you may come across a castaway from time to time. Luckily, rescue is simple. First, give them a holler to make sure they're doing okay. Then keep them company until they wake up. Please offer all the support you can. They're relying on you to make it home. Although your Nook phone has a map application, it's theoretically possible you could get lost or find yourself unable to move forward. In situations like these, it's best not to panic. Instead, simply use the rescue service. You'll be transported somewhere cozier in no time. Given the services we've introduced so far, there should be plenty to enjoy on the island already. But if you want your in-game life to be even more comfortable, we will offer a number of optional extras. Does the environment seem a bit rough? Do you need a little more space for all your stuff? If you said yes to either of these questions, then we have an option for you: building a house. The loan has no deadline, no interest, and no assessment. And there's no need to worry about applying for one. You can pay it back at your own pace. A house offers so much more space than the tent you'll start with, and also has its own storage spaces capable of holding any furniture and baggage you're not displaying. That way, everything's nice and tidy. You get to be your very own interior designer, setting up the walls and flooring however you like. Really get the most out of living there. We've made it easy for you to change patterns at any time. As you can see here, we do some of the heavy lifting, freeing you up to focus on redecorating while viewing the room as a whole. If you own a house, we can also offer you additional extension and remodeling services. Whatever your situation, we have appropriate plans available, so please don't hesitate to ask us about them. Your Nook Miles can be exchanged for in-game rewards, including Nook Miles tickets. These can be used to travel to distant islands. The destination of these tours differs each time and depends on how the pilot is feeling. They're mystery tours, so to speak. These far-off destinations are small deserted islands full of trees and flowers. Of course, you can take many items back home with you, whether it's DIY materials or creatures. It's a nice change of atmosphere, and you may experience some unexpected encounters. We're certain these tours will prove to be one of our most popular services, leading to many repeat customers. Why not give it a try? With our package plan, up to 8 people can within the Nintendo Switch design. When connected online, you can talk with owners of Animal Crossing New Horizons and the Nintendo Switch online smartphone app using your smartphone as a keyboard or for voice chat. Nook Link is planned to launch in March of 2020, soon after the scheduled departure, included in your deserted island getaway package. We hope it will enhance your experience on the island. With the Getaway Package, you'll really get that deserted island bang for your buck, especially with only a couple of neighbors for company at the start. But our hope is to eventually invite more residents and develop the island into a bustling community. For this reason, we're planning to invite more animal residents to come live here. That said, we don't want you to feel like we're inviting others into your space carelessly. As such, we've secured this land in advance. And in some cases, you may be able to invite some residents yourself. But we won't stop there. We're also planning to build additional facilities on the island. Examples include a museum showcasing the rich ecosystem on the island, a shop full of ready-made furniture and goods you can't craft yourself, a tailor offering clothing and fashion items, and a campsite where you can invite guests for recreational purposes. We're hoping to enrich our residents' lives and foster a sophisticated culture on the island by gradually adding shops and facilities, with a little help from some connections our CEO made in the past. The Resident Services Center is only a simple tent now, but we plan to eventually expand this tent into a proper building. We will also continue to expand our housing business, which is one of the main departments of Nook Inc. We can and will offer to expand or remodel your house while providing moving services for your house or local facilities. Also,
Oh.
for remodeling, we'll lean on staff experienced in providing operational support. That way, we can offer the utmost in services and advice regarding the overall environment of your island. We're hoping to accept not only new residents, but also any guests who are tentatively paying a visit to the island. First of all, tourists are always welcome. In these cultural exchanges, we can show visitors what makes our island so special, while simultaneously learning about customs we aren't familiar with.
Oh putain.
We're actively accepting any traveling merchants who can offer up items that cannot be crafted on the island.
De porcelain. Je pense un truc. Ah, c'est lui qu'on a fait des sacs.
And eventually, we will host a variety of events for you to take part in, such as fishing tourneys and bug-offs at the plaza in front of resident services. Through free updates, we plan to introduce special events with seasonal guests and more. We hope you'll continue to enjoy our services. We're sure you'll agree that starting over on a deserted island is already an attractive proposition. But here at Nook Inc., we really want our residents to create a one-of-a-kind island that they're proud to call their home. To help you develop such a place and realize your creative vision, we're able to offer you a range of additional services. These include ways to help you and your fellow residents get from point A to point B. By building bridges and slopes, you'll be able to comfortably walk around the island without relying on handmade tools like vaulting poles and ladders. And once the island is fully decked out, we will provide you with a permit.
Oh là, ça c'est le truc qui m'a fait putain de saliver mon gars comme une saloperie. On peut modifier l'île.
You can use it to freely pave your own paths. In addition, we can also provide you with a permit that allows you to undergo major construction on the terrain itself, including rivers and cliffs. With your very own infrastructure maintenance and construction permits, you can flex your creative muscle across the island. Make the most of them to make your island your dream home. As you've seen today, the Deserted Island Getaway Package offers you a wild new life surrounded by nature, just as its name suggests. Or you can lead a comfortable life in a perfectly planned community.
Oh, c'est trop stylé ça. Oh là 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 là.
The choice is yours.
Wow. Oh.
What kind of life do you want to live? The Deserted Island Getaway Package, presented by Nook Inc. Your departure is on track for March 20th of 2020. We're looking forward to meeting you all on the island.
Wow. Bon, après c'est la FAQ, hein, d'accord là-dessus. Bon, je voulais juste refaire le thriller avec vous parce que ça me faisait plaisir, c'était sympa.
Bon, comme vous l'avez vu, très lourd. On attend beaucoup de choses pour ce jeu. Là, ils nous ont encore mis des trucs incroyables. Mais c'est pour bientôt dans tous les cas, c'est pour dans très bientôt. Bon, en tout cas, ça m'a fait très plaisir de faire ce live avec vous.